omabe traffic light no. But traffic light way accident as see akunipa bebre because of traffic light way.
There is a crossing at the junction over there. So anytime they will see the traffic lights, they will minimize their speed.
That was a reaction for some motorists to the traffic lights at the Graphic Road at Abraka intersection, which is finally operational after almost a decade of not working. We will bring you more visuals on that, but before then, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was at the United Nations General Assembly today, and he reiterated the call for the expansion of the United Nations Security Council to be more representational of the rest of the world.
It is impossible to address the challenges of today without speaking of the contradictions that exist within this global institution. We gather here to discuss peace, but wars continue to ravage nations. We speak of justice, yet justice endures. Take the Russian invasion of Ukraine, for instance. Millions of lives have been uprooted. Thousands have lost their lives, and yet the Security Council has struggled to respond decisively, just as it is struggling to make a decisive intervention in the tragic ongoing war in Gaza and the Lebanon. Reforming the UN Security Council is a matter of fairness and necessity. The current structure created in 1945 no longer reflects the realities of today's geopolitical and economic landscape. Africa, Latin America, and South Asia remain underrepresented despite their significant influence on global affairs. It is incomprehensible that a continent of 1.4 billion people has no permanent voice in shaping decisions that affect global peace and security. It is heartening, however, that finally the demand for reform has found acceptance by leaders of 2 of the 5 permanent members, President Joe Biden of the United States of America and President Emmanuel Macron of France.
President Akufo-Addo said Africa does not need handouts from the rest of the world and called for a restructure of the global socio-economic architecture in a manner that empowers Africa by encouraging inclusive development to end the continent's marginalization on the global stage.
We've been viewed merely as passive recipients of aid rather than as equal partners in global progress. The well-meaning promises of assistance have failed to materialize to bring about the long-term change we so passionately need. Such aid as is offered often comes with strings attached, limiting our ability to shape our own futures. Africa is not a continent of despair. The people of Africa are not asking for handouts. They're demanding opportunities in a new global architecture so they can have access to education, healthcare, and jobs to be able to build better lives for themselves, their families, and their descendants.
And to the traffic lights at the Graphic Road at Abraka Official Town intersection story. The previously non-functioning traffic lights, which had been a source of frustration for motorists and pedestrians alike, also caused accidents in the past as cars jostled for the right of way. Prior to last Tuesday, drivers had to maneuver haphazardly, sometimes coming to accidents and threatening pedestrians' safety. An Uber driver who spoke to Graphic Online expressed surprise upon reaching the traffic light and having to stop en route from Adabraka Official Town. The traffic light they work, he said. According to some Adabraka residents and staff of companies along the Graphic Road, the traffic lights at the intersection had not functioned for several years.
Efremi who do you know, sir? Nra omabe traffic light no. But traffic light way accident as see akunipa bebre because of traffic light way. But they say they won't say omabe fixi enra egusun ye adwuma nti ye danyame asi.
Na barista me hu ni say politics no time aso nti no mo ye bibia se na be vote ama ni oteso no because traffic light say enye nne ekunkum nkwala ebon nkwala ehu cars accident ya report ya ka including graphic from kwa becha accident neighbor from becha evidence say no kwe but ya come be ntie na enru aye wa hase ya na ye de betu mu ma ye ne ni age.
For more news, please visit our website graphic.com.gh and follow us on social media. Our handles are Graphic Online Ghana on TikTok, Daily Graphic Ghana on Facebook and Instagram, and Graphic GH on YouTube and X. Thanks for watching. I am Dixon Wolanyo Doche.